Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? What's up? What's good? What's good? We got a bit of a breaking story here that was just brought to our attention that we just want to quickly touch on here. So I'm gonna give everybody like a minute or so to catch up to this live. But we got a story here featuring Ja Morant. Just some more bad press. So let's give everybody like a minute or so to catch up to this live. Also, let me know where you're coming in from, and then we get into this live here. Let me give you all a few seconds. Let me also get the articles ready. Make sure y'all check in and let us know where you're coming in from. What's good? Shout out to Pittsburgh. I see you, Pittsburgh. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's give it like another minute or so, and then we're gonna get into this live real quick. Just sending out the notifications out here. Nashville was good. Nashville, welcome in, welcome in. Queens, New York was good. Akeem, I see you. Okay, so let me get into the story here, and we allow everybody to catch up to the live while we go because I'm not gonna be on here too long. Jersey City was good. So basically, a breaking news report just came out. Is being reported from various sources out there, various news outlets, that one of Ja Morant's friends, one of his closest friends, shout out to Philly, one of his closest friends, shout out to LA, recently is now actually being there's a warrant out for him. So let me just read here. We got one from Yahoo Sports. They got a bunch of them, so I'm gonna pin it in the comment section right there. Shout out to South Africa and Florida. Welcome in. So basically, this report is saying arrest warrant issued for Devontae Pack, best friend of Ja Morant. An arrest warrant has been issued for Devontae Pack, who is Ja Morant's close friend, according to Shelby County Criminal Justice Portal. The warrant issued Monday is connected to the altercation between the two friends and a teenage basketball player in July 2020. The warrant obtained by Shelby County Sheriff's Office charges Pack with misdemeanor assault with the intent to do bodily harm and was confirmed to be for Pack allegedly punching the teen Joshua Holloway at Morant's house. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office obtained a warrant for the arrest of Devontae Pack, who has been charged with a simple assault in relation to July's 2022 altercation involving Mr. Pack, Memphis Grizzlies star basketball player. Another one here that we got here from the Mail, from the mail.com, basically says the same thing. Ja Morant's chaotic offseason continued Tuesday with news that an arrest warrant has been issued for his close friend over a 2022 altercation the pair had with a teenage basketball player at the Memphis Grizzlies star's home. That's the key part I want to key in on. At the Memphis Grizzlies star's home. That's the part I want to key in on. And I'm not going to be on here too long to bore you guys, but that's the part I want to key in on. We just sat up here and went through the whole melodrama of Ja Morant and the NBA. He just got served a suspension. Ja Morant took it upon himself while his suspension was being reviewed. He went online and posted another fake whatever saying that, oh, it was just a lighter, as if to say, no, everybody relax. Relax. It's not a big deal. It's just a lighter. It's not real. Like, everybody chill out. It's not real. Why you would do something like that? Why you would, after you already got suspended 8 games, to now go out and get a lighter? Why don't you just get a normal cigarette lighter? Why would you go do something like that? Like, I don't know, maybe they thought it was cute. Maybe they thought it was a good look, whatever. All of these things. And now, just when things died down, and now Ja Morant is supposed to be going away, we get this news. Now, for the people coming in, Ja Morant's friend, Devontae Pack, just got a police warrant put out for him for the incident that took place at Ja Morant's home. Somebody got to make it make sense to me. How is it possible? How is it possible that Ja Morant constantly finds himself in these type of situations? Somebody help, like, make it make sense. Like, make it make sense to me. To me, this is more negative press for Ja Morant. It's more negative press because, according to what we heard the first time, it was a nothing story. Oh, no, it was a self-defense. Oh, it's not true. All of these things. But now we find out that there's a warrant out for this guy. That's your friend. That we got pictures of you sitting courtside with this dude. And my question is, why is Ja Morant affiliated with these type of people, knowing that you're one of the future stars of the NBA? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Help me understand something. Is Ja Morant working at Target? Is Ja Morant working just a regular job? No, Ja Morant is playing in the Basketball Association. So why are you involved with cats that can get you in that type of situation? Somebody just said he's a good friend, which brings me to my other point. What if the friend is like, you know what? It's on me. I did that. Ja don't got nothing to do with this. This is on me. Because there are a lot of instances where you have high-profile people that get involved in some nonsense, and usually there's always a fall guy within the group. Always. There's always somebody willing to take the brunt of the blame for something that everybody was involved in order to keep the cash cow alive, keep him going. You don't want to get rid of that. So I can understand those situations. But for me, and this story, this is just another incident. This is just another case of Ja Morant being involved in the nonsense. I have listened to so many different people on this Ja Morant story. Gangsters, normal NBA fans, athletes, whatever. Almost everybody came to the conclusion that Ja Morant is doing this to himself. Almost everybody came to that conclusion. So now there's a police report out for one of your closest friends over some nonsense that took place at your house. This is the part I don't understand. Is Ja Morant the only Memphis Grizzly? I appreciate that, David Harris. Is Ja Morant the only Memphis Grizzly? So why is Ja Morant the only one that plays with the Memphis Grizzlies that we hear these stories about? Somebody's like, Memphis is a dangerous city. I don't doubt that. Somebody's like, there's a lot of temptations out there. I don't doubt that. But why are you the only dude that's being caught up? Why are you the only dude? You got players that play for the New York Knicks. They got bad neighborhoods, gangs, and all of that stuff. Why don't they get caught up in that life? You got guys that play for the Lakers, the Clippers, LA, which is which pretty much the home of gangs. Why don't you hear all of these dudes is caught up in, oh, I heard about so-and-so in Compton or in Watts or in Central LA, all of these different, why don't we hear it? Why are you the only one we hearing these stories about? Miami, all of these places. Chicago, why are you the only one? It's not like as if it's happening to his other teammates. It's just you. You want to go hang out in the hood and be around these dudes. And the thing that, I was listening to an episode. Appreciate that, D Dubs. I was listening to an old Nipsey Hussle video of when he was younger. And the person that was interviewing him was fascinated with the LA gang life. He was fascinated with it. A lot of people are. It's fascinating. And Nipsey Hussle basically was like, some of you dudes are only coming here to basically walk through like a zoo and sit down. It's like y'all are looking at animals in a cage and you're coming here for your own entertainment because it looks interesting to you. Meanwhile, these people, this is their real life. This is their real life. Now, some people may say, oh, Ja didn't do anything. But yeah, but you affiliated with some nonsense. You affiliated with some nonsense. And to me, I don't understand why Ja Morant is the only one that finds himself in these type of situations. I don't understand that. And if you read the report, I'll read it again, and I'm gonna post it right here for you guys. I'll read it again. Let me post it for you. It says, Ja Morant's chaotic offseason continued Tuesday with the news that an arrest warrant has been issued for his close friend over a 2022 altercation the pair had. The pair had with a teenage basketball player at the Memphis Grizzlies Stars mansion. Bro, what are you doing? What are we doing? Why are we getting to altercations at my house? Yes, we know it's old news, but what's the new news is now that there's a police report, a police warrant for the guy. That's the new news. This is the part I don't understand. When is it going to stop? I was recently listening to Skip Bayless, and Skip Bayless already made a prediction for the 2020 next season. He said he already sees another situation with Ja Morant occurring. He already sees it. And to me, this is just another case of bad press, unnecessary bad press and PR. Now, did Ja Morant change? Who knows? Who knows? Look at Paul George. Look at Brandon Jennings. Look at all of these dudes from LA. Why didn't we hear any stories like this? Why didn't we hear Paul George driving through LA and he got into it with so-and-so person? Why didn't we hear any story of Paul George has some of his dudes at his house and they got into an altercation with somebody playing ball and this type of why didn't we hear that? DeMar DeRozan, who actually grew up in one of the rough areas in California, I've never heard a story like this about him. Ever. I've never heard a story like this. Ever. Lance Stevenson, I believe, is from Brooklyn. Never heard a story like this. Never. Carmelo Anthony, who grew up in Baltimore, who played for the Knicks. I never heard no stories like this. Who's born in New York City. I think Carmelo Anthony's from Brooklyn. Why didn't we never hear no stories about these dudes? Somebody said what happened. Basically what happened, I'll read you the article again. For the new people coming in, I'm going to share it in the comments section. So basically what happened, just give me a second. I'm going to read you the article. It says, an arrest warrant has been issued for Devontae Pack, best friend of Ja Morant. An arrest warrant has been issued for him, who is Ja Morant's close friend, according to Shelby County Criminal Justice Portal. The warrant issued on Monday is connected to an altercation between the two friends and a teenage basketball player in July 2022 at Ja Morant's house. The warrant obtained by the Shelby County Sheriff's Office charges Pack with misdemeanor assault with the attempt to do bodily harm, and was confirmed to be Pack's alleged and was confirmed to be for Pack allegedly punching the teen allegedly. Joshua Holloway at Morant's house in wherever. And this is what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, it's an old story, but the guy just got now there's an arrest warrant. Now, let me tell you guys why we're doing this live. This dude's name is what? What's his name? Let me read it for you again. Devontae Pack. That's Devontae Pack, right? So if this story is about Devontae Pack, Why are they writing Ja Morant's name in it? Why do you think? Did Ja Morant punch anybody? No. Is Ja Morant the one that they're looking for? No. So why are they putting Ja Morant's name in this? Y'all help me. Why are they putting the reason they put in Ja Morant's name is because he's the star. He's the public figure. And so therefore, whenever a situation like this occurs, even if you're not the one doing it, you could now be associated with it. So the company you keep really matters, is what I'm trying to say. It really matters, is what I'm trying to say. It's not guilt by association because he's not guilty. But now you're getting the negative press associated with it because all over the internet, if you search Ja Morant, you're going to see this story. Now, does this have anything to do with Ja Morant? Did he do anything? No. It also happened at his house, showing he's still associated with the crowd of people that keeps encouraging his prior behavior. Yeah, to me, Meta World Peace from Queensbridge. Did we hear anything? I never heard nothing. Now Ron Artest was a hooligan on the basketball court. He did have some whatever, but we never heard anything like that. So to me, man, listen, I won't keep you guys for too long, but the company you keep, even if you're not doing nothing, if you're associated with it, they're always going to use the biggest person's name for the story. Always. And that's why it's so important to people you affiliate with, unless you're cool with it. Unless you're cool with it. But to me, it just seems like Ja got some type of fascination about the hood and what the hood life is about that other NBA players that understand why they're in the NBA, they don't have that same type of a fetish for it. Because those dudes, the majority of them are coming from not rich backgrounds. So they're in the NBA and they understand, like, listen, we can't mess this up. And the people around them, they're like, yo, we can't mess it up for these guys. It's like everybody's on the same page. Son is going to the NBA. We're not going to mess it up for him. And they'll tell you, bro, there's no need for you to be hanging around here. There's no reason for you to be hanging around here with us. So just stay where you're at. If you want to help us out, send us some money if that's what you want to do. But there's no reason for you to be affiliating and walking around the neighborhood with us. There's no reason for that. So I just hope that that Ja Morant really got his stuff figured out. Somebody says Suzette in the building. I just really hope he has it figured out. I hope he doesn't get involved. I hope there's nothing more to this story. I hope they don't pull him and drag him into this story somehow because he said he's a changed person. But the moral of this live right here is whatever you do, if you're the big name, whether you do it or not, they're going to associate it with you. If you go out with your friends and you're the popular person, and if one of your friends punches somebody and there's a whatever, they're going to say so-and-so person and his entourage or someone from so-and-so person's entourage. That's how it always works. We would not know about this story if it wasn't for Ja Morant. So these are my thoughts, man. Appreciate you guys for being a part of this live. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We also got some great content coming out today. And also before I let you guys go, we're launching the Dreamers Pro. We got our podcast. We got our podcast dropping today on iTunes. So if you guys are on iTunes, make sure you check that out. Check it out on the community section. We got the podcast coming out. Be on the lookout for that. And we're also going to have it on Spotify. Let me just read this comment. I just hope this helps Ja Morant realize how much he needs to disassociate from this crowd of friends. It's obvious to many, but he has an issue. He's had an issue getting away from it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So once again, thank you guys for being a part of this live. Be on the lookout for the content. Shout out to Dubai. See, we got Dubai in the comments. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one.